Hello everybody. In the last video I showed you the new 2x2 spruce tree farm that runs on snowballs. I got a few comments from people that weren't too happy about the snowball solution. I was a little bit surprised about that because it's really no problem to create large quantities of snowballs. So I rebuilt the snow farm that I already built a few times on a Skycraft server in a creative world to show you how easy it is to get a lot of snowballs. So let's get straight to the action. Just turn on the farm and you will automatically get shovels. So I placed already 2 snow golems in here and then just starts shoveling. Then total 250 uses on a iron shovel. So you can shovel in single player for about 16 to 17 seconds. In multiplayer it's a little bit slower, but as soon as your shovel breaks you'll get a new shovel. And you can AFK in here for as long as you want, or as long as you have shovels stored. Yeah, and it would generate about 110,000 snowballs per hour. That should be really enough to run, yeah, even a big tree farm for a long time. I tried to make the farm as user-friendly and compact as possible. So I store the shovels in those 2 chests at the side that feed those droppers here. And there are some slabs on top of the droppers because they enable you to stand in the best possible spot to shovel the snow. And there's also a crafting bench and an ender chest because there's also a storage for your sticks, or you can store also logs and your iron. If you don't have an iron farm, you can also use stone shovels, of course, and just store some clean stone in here. And here we have our snowball storage. It's already filled up. And yeah, here's just a window where you can see the snowballs coming up. So it's a normal item elevator. It's just nice to see that. Okay, then let's see the farm from the back. You might have wondered how I pick up the items, and again, the solution is my item distribution system. If you haven't seen yet how to build it, there will be a link to the tutorial in the video description. And you only have to place the snowman on top of it. So it would look like this from the top. So here would be some walls you could later remove, and you just have to place the snowman on top of that, and all the items that land that spot will be distributed into these 16 droppers to enable him to pick them all up. So since 1.8 a snow layer drops 2 snowballs, and yeah, that was different in 1.7 and below, and what makes it possible now to mine about 30 snowballs per second. The system could pick up 40 items per second, so it's literally no problem. You will never fill it up, so no items will ever get stuck in here. To place the snowman on top of the item distribution system, I use those fence gates, which stops them from moving. If there wouldn't be fence gates, they would start to move. Of course, there's the possibility that one snow golem covers 2 spots, but I don't care. Okay, then the items are further distributed via those droppers. They're just shut out and transported up this item elevator and going in a circle around the storage. To activate the droppers, there's just a simple hopper clock that's turned on and off via the lever, and the amount of items, of course, determines the delay between each signal to shoot out a shovel. So in normal single player, 41 works best for me. That's 16.4 seconds. But in multiplayer, I experienced it to be slower. Mostly needed 46 for that, but maybe that's also server dependent. Of course, if you want to use stone shovels, then you would need about 1/2 of those items in here. Okay, then yeah, that's the storage. You can use those hopper lines at the bottom, for example, to connect it to the dispensers directly that would damage a wither in a tree farm or another farm that uses withers. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the farm. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.